based on an Indian theme. Though Salman Rushdie is not really Indian, his book Haroon and the Sea of Stories is based in India. For my first two pieces are from this book. For my first, I'll be doing a passage. This is the scene where Haroon meets Mr. Butt for the first time. It also describes the courtyard of buses. Next, I'll be doing my extract. It is a continuation of my passage, and I'll be playing the role of Mr. Butt. I'd like to begin now.
Okay.
There was a wrestling match at the ticket counter instead of a queue because everyone wanted to be first. And as most people were carrying chicken or children or other bulky items, the result was a free for all out of which feathers and toys and dislodged hats kept flying. And from time to time, some dizzy fellow with ripped clothes would burst out of the melee, triumphantly waving his little scrap of paper, his ticket. Rashid, taking a deep breath, dived into the scrum. Meanwhile, in the courtyard of buses, small dust clouds were rushing back and forth like little desert whirlwinds. Haroon realized that these clouds were full of human beings. There were simply too many passengers at the bus depot to fit into the available buses. And anyhow, nobody knew which bus was leaving first. This allowed the bus drivers to play a mischievous game. One driver would start his engine, adjust his mirrors, and behave as if he were about to leave. At once, a bunch of passengers would gather up their suitcases and bedrolls and parents and transistor radios and rush towards him. Then he would switch off his engine with an innocent smile. While at the far side of the courtyard, a different bus would start up and the passengers would start running all over again. "It's not fair," Haroon said. "Correct," a booming voice behind him answered. But, you'll admit it's too much fun to watch." The owner of this voice turned out to be an enormous fellow, with a quiff of hair standing straight up on his head like a parrot's crest. And then the thought popped into Haroon's mind. All this hair was, well, somewhat feather-like. "Ridiculous idea," he told himself. "What on earth would make me think of a thing like that? It's just plain nonsense, as anyone can see." Just then, two scurrying clouds of passengers collided into an explosion of umbrellas and rope sandals and milk churns. And without meaning to, Haroon began to laugh. "You're a tip-top type. You see the funny side. An accident is truly a sad and cruel thing. But, crash, wham, spatoot! How it makes one giggle and hoot. At your service. My good name is Butt, driver of the #1 Super Express mail coach to the Valley of K. At your service? That was only just a figure of speech. But, I will stand by it. A figure of speech is a shifty thing. It can be twisted or it can be straight. But Butt's a straight man, not a twister. What's your wish, my young mister?" "Front row seats in the mail coach and a guarantee that we pass the tunnel of eye before sunset? But, the hour is already late." But, so what? The beautiful view to cheer up the sad dad. Here you are, front row seats, all the way to the Dal Lake. Yahoo! Look at the writing on the wall. If from speed you get your thrill, take precaution, make your will. Ha ha ha! Yeah! Need to stop? Need to go so quickly? Well, my sirs, I'll tell you this. Needs a slippery snake, and that's what it is. The boy here tells me that you, sir, need a view before sunset. Maybe it's so, and maybe no. And some might say that the boy here needs a mother. Maybe it's so, and maybe no. And it's been said of me that butt needs speed. But, maybe my heart truly needs a different sort of thrill. Oh, needs a funny fish. It makes people untruthful. They all suffer from it, but they will not always admit it. Hurrah! The snow line, icy patches ahead, crumbling road surfaces, hairpin bends, danger of avalanches, full speed ahead. No mail, I've got a promise to keep. Everybody gets other people's correspondence anyhow in this country of so many, too many places, of so few, too few names. See here, this bend, what a tight one. 2 weeks ago occurred here a major accident. All persons killed, 60, 70 lives minimum. God, too sad. Tunnel! At the far end, Valley of K. Hours to sunset, 1. Time in the tunnel, some minutes only. One view coming up. Like I said, no problem. Valley of K. For my next piece, I'll be reciting a